Yo, welcome
back.
There y'all go, man. Welcome to M&T Travels out here, man. So we realized last episode we didn't tell y'all exactly what happened, bro. Like we went over how to book a cruise, which is great. Go like that video, go watch that video. But today let's just tell y'all about our first cruise and everything that was going on with it. So
yeah, first time cruise experience.
Yeah. We are going to talk about that. So, all right.
Starting with how we actually we flew out of
BWI. Yeah.
Which is Baltimore.
So we from Nova, just to let y'all know. Like, we live in Nova.
Northern Virginia.
Shouts out. There's another channel. They actually from RVA, which is Richmond. So shouts out to them. Man, I gotta remember their channel name, man. That's so sad. I'm gonna look that up while we do this. But anyway, so we flew out of BWI. Life with Us TV. That's those people down in RVA. Shouts out to them, man. Real shouts out to them. But anyway, we flew out of BWI in the afternoon. So our flight was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, which is a great flight time, by the way. If you guys don't know, like, get that flight time, because what allowed us to do was that morning, I actually got some last minute stuff. I had to go to Costco, Best Buy, filled up the tank. Everything was good. I got to do that, no rush, and then just come back, and we went out from there. Went to BWI, got a couple of pre-flight drinks. Y'all know that's the wave. Also, y'all can bring up to, what is it, 6 minis?
Oh, I didn't know.
I believe it's 6 minis. You can bring 6 miniatures through TSA on your carry-on right there. So do not pay for that liquor in the expensive airport like I did, like a dummy. So you can get your minis going, get everything going. We sat down. Our flight was 3:30, 3:45, I believe. And what
delayed
happened?
though, because it was Spirit. It was Spirit. We took Spirit. My first time on Spirit, and
like I said, like the fly Spirit, you got to believe in the Spirit to get you to land. Okay,
to become a Spirit.
Okay, absolutely. All right, Spirit literally is the test of faith for God. Like, I really believe God made Spirit Airlines to be like, see, I can get you up and put you down to anything. All right, and and Lord doesn't feel like that. But anyway, so our flight was delayed an hour and a half, hour 45 almost at that point. All good, and then we finally get down to Orlando that night. Woo. So we left here. It was like 60 degrees.
Orlando was hot. we weren't used to it. We came from winter to summer.
Yeah, we touched down Orlando. It was like 80 and the sun was down.
Humid.
With like 90% humidity. It was
thick outside.
It was
thick.
It was thick. Like, that air had hips on it. But so then when we touched down, go to baggage claim. That part was smooth. Honestly, getting an Uber out of Orlando wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Yeah,
they have a whole Uber lane to leave.
Yeah, like, and it was actually like well set up. It wasn't like they just made like so some airports that we go to, they literally like put a sign that used to be for terminals to be like ride shares here now. Like at Boston, like the ride sharing pickup spot is like almost outside of the airport. Like, you got to walk with all your baggage through like 2 different parking lots to get to where the ride share is. At MCO, I can't speak for saying for that, I haven't flown out of there in a while, but at MCO, when we flew out, when we got down there, literally where you get your bags at for Spirit, the ride share spot is at the door, so you just walk out the door.
You turn around and walk out the door.
Yeah,
it's right there.
It was perfect.
It was very easy.
It was perfect. So we got out there, called the Uber. Our hotel was like 3 miles away. We kind of stayed like right outside the airport. Little did we know there was a free airport shuttle, so make sure you check that when you stay the night over. And again, always stay the night before. We're flying the night before on this one. Always try to fly the night before. Even if you're driving, just try to drive down early. Even if you got to wait 5 hours in the parking lot, a 5-hour nap is quick. Go get something to eat, do whatever. But like, always try to get there as early as you can.
Like, unless you live like within 2 hours drive of your port, like go down the day before just in case. There's too many things that can go wrong, and you don't want to miss your expensive vacation.
Absolutely.
Just because one little thing turned into 5 little things, and then it's a big deal, and then you miss your cruise.
A tire patch $35, but if you blow out that tire, it's gonna cost you $3,500. All right, so just try to get down that day before. Get to our airport, get the Uber. It was $27. Get to the hotel, check in. I see the shuttle outside. I was like, yo, do y'all get rides to the airport? He's like, yeah, just got a call. I'm like, bro.
For free.
For free. I could have saved $20-something like that.
For a 5-minute ride.
Despicable. Despicable. How did we get back to the airport? Did we take the shuttle back?
No, we had an Uber. We took an Uber to the airport back.
Oh yeah. We just went right back. We didn't stay the night. My fault. I totally forgot about that. So we stayed the night. We didn't have a car, which is okay. Again, we're going on a cruise. You don't need a car, but just know whenever you get down to Orlando, Miami, wherever you're traveling out of, that first night felt a little restrictive.
Yeah, well, we also stayed at a cheap place, so it wasn't like some, hotels where they have a restaurant downstairs. We didn't have all that. It was just the cheap hotel, which was fine. It was decent, but there was no restaurant, no food, so it felt like, well, we gotta order something in or just wait till tomorrow. It's not easily walkable, and us not being from Florida, we're not gonna go out in the middle of the night and walk amongst the gators.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought Ramada was mid-level. Apparently it's not. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought Ramada was mid-level. I guess I'm wrong on that one. I'm sorry. But
the room itself was nice. The hallway was not.
Okay, yeah.
We
I ain't
can
gonna
put
lie.
it that way.
I ain't gonna lie. That hallway smelled like Planet Fitness and Misery. All right, like
Worse.
it was not good, man. Like that hallway smelled like a retirement home in Sciatica. It was just bad. I don't know.
Service was great though. All the employees were very nice at Ramada.
Yeah.
Nothing against them.
It was just mad humid in there. I don't think they had a dehumidifier in the hallways. But other than that, it is what it is. Again, you're staying the night. Don't drop money on that. Like, if you want to drop money, drop it on the cruise. Don't drop it on the travels, if you will. Except you're taking a long flight, get the most comfortable seat that you can afford for a long flight. Ain't nobody got time to be uncomfortable out here. So we stay the night. Next morning, boom, we about to leave out.
They had the free breakfast at the Ramada.
Yes, they did.
Buffet breakfast. It was nice.
It was lovely. Tell them what we did that morning, though.
What did we do?
Remember we went to we went to Walmart.
Oh yeah. We went to Walmart before we got on the cruise.
I suggest everybody do that.
Yeah, we realized we had forgotten a couple things. So we got an Uber, went to Walmart. It was probably the best Walmart I've ever been in, and I probably could have spent all day at just that Walmart. I love Walmart. I love looking around at all the products, especially when they have a big selection. So we went to Walmart, got a few last minute items. I got a cute hat. David got a couple tops. Then we Ubered to the port from there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. It was fun.
We went back to the hotel. Because we had to get our bags.
Oh yeah.
We had to get our bags. So we went back to the Ramada, and then we went to the port. And that's a long Uber.
Yeah, it was, but also like
it's a 45-minute Uber.
It felt like, this was my first cruise. I had a little bit of anxiety going on this cruise, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been in a boat like this before. I've never been in an area like this before. Like, I'm a little out of my element right here, right? So like that ride felt quick to me, okay? I imagine the ride going with somebody going to the gym for the first time feels like that. If the gym could be an hour away, you're like, yo, bro, this is like, that's a very quick ride, if it's something that you kind of hesitant on. But yeah, the ride felt fine to me. The Uber driver had the AC on, lovely, it was perfect. When we got to the terminal, that's where it was like, all right, we really doing this. Like, I had anxiety, like, I was a little anxious getting up to it because I was like, man, what's going to happen when this happens? What's going to go on with this? Where's this going to go? All this. But once we got to the terminal and we saw the ship, I was like, all right, we are here. There is nothing else blocking us now. Let's go. And then that's when it kind of subdued. So first things first, when you get there, I don't know, how was it like this when we got there? Like when we got there, it was just, there were people, but it wasn't packed. It wasn't crowded.
Not until we got into the line. That line was really long. It moved fast, but it was really long. Basically, you get out the Uber, you get your bags from the trunk, you hand them to the porter, and make sure you tip your porter, usually like $1 per bag. They take your bags, they put them on carts, they get them onto the boat. Then they get them to your rooms. So you give them your bags, then you walk over, and it wasn't very well clearly marked. I kind of just saw a gigantic group of people, and you just kind of follow the crowd. This line winds and winds and winds like a maze, and so we don't even know where the end is. We're just kind of following people. There's not very many employees directing the line. But once we found the end of the line, it was cool. It moved pretty fast. And after that, I felt like the embarkation was a pretty smooth process.
Yeah, so through the lines, I did keep my headphones on. Just the audio of the whole place does get a tad overwhelming. It's a bunch of people, including myself, just want to make sure they get onto the ship. And everybody just wants to make sure to get on the ship. So tensions are a tad high. It doesn't feel like a fighting tension, like you're not like watching your back or anything. You know, people are just a tad testy. It's a midday, sun's out.
Oh yeah, you're still outside at this point. So the whole line starts outside before you can even get into the port terminal. You're outside. It's kind of like underneath of. It's like the bottom of the parking garage.
Yeah.
So, but you're not like in the sun, but you're still outside. It's very loud and echoey.
The air doesn't move there. I will say that. Like for being at a port, the air does not move where that area is. it's like I don't know what it is about that specific area. It might be because of like the way the buildings are shaped and everything. Like, but yeah, like the aerodynamics of that place, like the air doesn't move, so it does get a tad warm over there. And luckily, we packed everything in our luggage. The only thing we carried on was our bags. Our backpacks.
Yeah, we just had 2 backpacks, one each. And we did bring a swimsuit and sunscreen in our carry-on bags that we brought onto the ship with us, as well as a bottle of water and a couple other essentials, hand sanitizer, stuff like that, just to make sure if we wanted to get in the pool, we could. It does take some time to get your bags to your room. So if you wanted to take advantage of the pool first, or do the water slides first, do all that stuff before it gets crowded, make sure you bring your swimsuit, sunscreen, all that good stuff with you.
Yeah. Absolutely. Make sure you do that. Because like I said, like that bag, I want to say that bag probably came 2 hours, maybe 2 hours.
It came like right before dinner. Like we unpacked our stuff and had like just enough time to get ready for dinner, which we had 7 p.m. dinner. So our bags came pretty late.
Oh yeah, excuse me. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry about that. The bags did come pretty late for us. You just a heads up. It's not just the bags. You don't get access to your room for like an hour or two when you get on the ship. So like straight up, like when you get on the ship, you don't go to your room. You just hang out. They're like, because we'll get to this at the end of the video, but like the show don't stop. So like your room's not available when you get onto the ship first. It's available a little bit after because they still got to clean the rooms and everything. But going through the terminal first to even get on the ship, 2 things I saw that like I want to let y'all know. One, everybody telling y'all to bring those liquids. You know, if you don't want to pay for the drink package, and if you want to bring a case of water or bring your drinks, you gotta carry those drinks through that line.
Oh, people had whole suitcases full of drinks. That don't get
heavy, boy.
Like water bottles. They had like their specialty seltzer waters that they wanted. Like people really brought whole suitcases of beverages.
Yeah, that don't get heavy.
That was surprising, like, and they carried it.
And that's what I mean. Like people get a little testy, cause like people be like lugging cases of water. Like, yo, how long this line taking? What we doing? All I'm like, hey man, easy. Then again, I got a backpack on. My backpack on my tech stuff, and it's a little heavy, but it's a backpack. You know, it's made to move with. These people carry, I mean, cases of soda, cases of water, a carry on with God knows what in it at that point. And I mean, like, people just like, yo, let me get in this line. Also, the amount of scooters I saw, shouts out to the 88. No jokes. I'm just saying the amount of older people I saw on this boat was phenomenal. Like, these people, and I will say the great thing about the people that you see, especially myself, being a black man, these people were very welcoming. Like, I never felt like, as soon as we got there, like, all right, man, I'm a little out of place, what's going on? Granted, was there a lot of black folk on the boat? No, but but the ones that was there, salute, said what's up, and to the rest of the people, man, like I said, it was fun, man. Like from the jump, it wasn't what I heard about Carnival, which, you know, like the party ship and all that, but I could tell everybody was trying to relax and really like get to a point where they can relax. So I said, like, it's gonna be a little testy in the atmosphere, but like you just know you had the feeling that people just want to get on the ship and enjoy their time. Like that's all. But then we went through the metal detector, which I wasn't supposed to be filming for customs. It said no photography, but I kept going. Ain't nobody stopped me, so that's always my rule. Like, so you gotta tell me, though. You know, I can't. You know, I have selective reading skills, man. So you gotta tell me, though. But when going through there, it's kind of like almost half the time to get through there than it was standing outside, but you're doing it in the AC, so it feels much better.
It was fast. After we got into the terminal, everything went very fast because they filter you through and make sure you have your documents ready. That being your passport, if you're doing it that way, which is by far, I highly recommend that you have a passport.
Correct.
If you don't have a passport, you can do birth certificate and photo ID. Is that correct? They have those documents ready, as well as your COVID-19 vaccination cards.
Correct.
/ even if you're not vaccinated, they highly recommend that. You can cruise if you're not vaccinated, but make sure that you have your negative test also ready.
Yes.
Negative test must be out. So even if you have it on your phone, have that pulled up for them to look at, because they're looking for that.
I can't wait until we figure out what we're gonna do with that test, because that test was the hardest. That probably was the most stressful part about our experience, because we had to get our test the day before because you need it within, was it 48 hours of sale?
Yeah, within 48 hours.
So within, I believe it's 72. It's 72. Within 72 to 48 hours of sale, you need to have your COVID test done. At this time, again, this is forever changing environment. It's a very dynamic and fluid situation that we're in. So we had to get our test. We got our test at a local spot that does same day PCR tests. So it's not a rapid. It's an actual PCR test that does the same day and gets you those results within 16 hours. It did cost, though. I know Walgreens does it for free. For some reason, we live in an area that just doesn't have Walgreens. Don't know why.
We had Walgreens, but we didn't have the ones that had the right test we needed. Like, we would have had to drive an hour out.
You're right.
Like, we had Walgreens, but it wasn't the right test. Like, they were out of stock, or I don't know what. But we would have had to drive an hour out of our way for that one. Otherwise, like, pretty much anywhere to guarantee you get your results on time, you do have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for it, which sucks.
It does.
But that's a small price to pay to make sure that you can go on your vacation.
Yes, but it is a factor that we need to make sure that we factor in. There's a cost we need to make sure we factor in. We're going to have a separate video where we go over the actual cost of this, because I want to make sure y'all see exactly how much stuff costs, because I've seen a lot of people out here on YouTube talking about everything, you know, being all good, telling y'all what they did. But I'll tell y'all what it costs. And it's like, I want to make sure y'all, like, we want to make sure that y'all get all the information y'all need to make travel and cruising the best for you, and to know how much you need a budget for this. But yeah, that PCR test was like the last. It was like, dang it, that was like the last thing. I was like, well, we gotta do that. But we have all of our documents in place. And I'm making another video about getting a passport, because I did not have my passport when we booked the cruise. I got it 3 days before we traveled. There you go. I'll tell you about that. But I'll talk about same day too. So we get there, we get through the process. Lady scans my passport. She's like, oh, you got one of new passports, we got to scan it here. I'm like, oh, good, that's cool. Get through. The way you get on the ship is hilarious, y'all. Okay, so like, you would think they got like a professional terminal. You know, you go here, boom, scan, get in. You know, like a gate. Bro, you go to this desk that's on the side, lady check out paperwork, and she's just like, all right, go ahead. And like, it's still like another walk to get down there, but like nobody checks y'all in between, and like the way they get between that, it doesn't feel that regulated. But it was just funny because like we went to a desk, we thought like this was gonna be the passageway to get like directly on the boat. She's like, oh no, like y'all, you know, walk down the breezeway that way, then you gonna get on that way. It's like, oh okay, cool. Like, but yeah, but like it's not like a. It felt like an airport downstairs when you checked in, but to get on the actual boat where they check everything, it was just like, cool, everything here, scan, boom, you good, all right, go ahead, and you get on. And it was such an amazing feeling once we got that last check. Like I was like, oh snap, I'm getting on a cruise ship, man. Like I'm getting on a cruise ship. Now I've been on smaller boats, like you know, I've been on dinghies, sailboats, catamarans, all that. When you get on at the dock, you know, when you get on, you know, you got to watch your step, you know, the boat moving and all that. But when we got on this cruise ship, that thing is so big, it's so stable that when you walk up the breezeway to get through there, it doesn't move. Like when you
didn't
walk
even go outside. It was like an inside tunnel breezeway.
Yeah.
But like glass, so it was nice. Like you can see that you're walking up to the ship, but you're still inside. And then you walk inside, and first impressions. What was your first impression walking into the ship?
Our first impression walking into the ship, if I'm gonna be honest, I literally walked into, what's it called right there again? The Promenade? The Grand Promenade? Walked to the Grand Promenade, and I was like, all right, cool, where's the ship? Like, it was like, it really was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, we in the Grand Promenade. It's like a shopping area. Like, where's the like how we get to the ship? And when you walk around, like, it's just so big. It feels like you in a mall. That's why I was like, all right, cool.
It feels exactly so like a mall. They have us walk in on deck 5 is where we entered. It was a mall, and the amount of people, like we said, you don't get your room right away. Everyone is there.
Yeah,
and it was overwhelming because it felt like so many people in one place, especially with COVID times. We've been social distancing, but now at this point we're in Florida, everyone's been tested negative for COVID, no one has a mask on, and you're like in this place that is jam-packed with people, and that was very overwhelming for me. Again,
we're coming from Nova. This is the most political place in the world here, so the mask on or off debate is rampant here. Like, this is like ground zero for that. I mean, you know, it's the home of politics. So when you go down to Florida and you get to see like the rest of the world, because again, when you live in this area, it's a pretty isolated area. And the only reason I say this is because the people that are around here, again, everything is so political. People come here with a political agenda. People have something to do. Like, it's a bunch of lobbyists, a bunch of consultants. Like, this is what this area is. So it's uptight no matter where you go around here. When I tell you, I probably was the only person in sneakers, like in a closed-toe shoe, when we was down there, bro. Like people just got their toes out, bro. They was
toes out.
People said skies out, thighs out. They was ready to go, bro. Like, it was such a great experience. It was like, man, yo, let's get this. And right when you walk in, deploy everybody. If you get that drink package, which we'll talk about that too, man. We got like the drink package.
We'll have a whole video on the drink package.
Yeah, absolutely. But if and when you get that drink package, get your cup as soon as you walk on, because you can go get drinks or whatever from there at that point. As long as you know your room number and you have the drink package, you can start getting drinks immediately. They just ask you for the room number at first, give them the room number, bam, they charge it, it's all good. So start doing that. We got our first drink, sat down at the bar, chilled out a little bit, and then we went to explore the deck a little bit. We went, so everything is on deck 16, that's outside, the slides. And
that's the sports deck.
Correct, and the pool. The Windjammer. 15.
16 is the Windjammer, which is the buffet.
Yeah, 16 is Windjammer, then you can walk around the top deck and all that. What's that? I don't know. You know, there's so many decks on there.
There's a lot of decks.
Absolutely.
This was a big boat.
Yeah, it goes from like, it goes to 16 to 3. Like, those are the floors that they have. Like I said, it was just so much. It was just, so you're just walking around the ship, seeing where everything is. know where the casino is, and we're not gamblers, but you got to walk through there to get to Studio B, which is the sound stage that they have. You got to walk through there, get to the attic, which is funny because it's not on the top floor, but that's a comedy club / club as well. So it's like comedy club at a certain time, and then after the comedy shows usually run later. It turns into a nightclub, and then that's like 11:30 till or 12 till. Like, as long as y'all party to keep going. That was pretty cool. So the thing about this ship is they have the Solarium, which is at the front of the ship that we went to. The Solarium, we went to the front of the ship.
That's the adults only area.
Correct. The adults only area. It does not have a pool in it. It has like a mister and some hot tubs, but doesn't have a pool. So that's like, I believe it's 18 enough to get in there. 16 to 18. Yes, 16 enough to get in there, but it doesn't have a pool in there. So every cruise, they make a pool, the adults only pool. On the main deck, there's 3 pools, and they choose one of them to be the adults only pool. And they have the lifeguard make sure that they keep the kids out. If kids come, they politely tell them, you know, oh, hey, this is the adults only pool. We have other pools in the splash park over here. And they do it in such a graceful and tactful way. It's not rude at all or nothing. And I didn't see any adults getting rude with the kids either if kids came in at that point. So it was good. That was really good. So, like I said, you're out there for a couple of hours. Boom. Then they give the announcement. They say, hey, good afternoon, all guests. Thank you very much for coming. All rooms are available to go to. Bang. Once you get that call, I almost tell you, like I'm gonna demand that you do not take the elevator.
Take the stairs.
When they give that call, I suggest you go to the top deck when you first get on the ship for us, because we're at the top deck. When they give that call, just take the stairs now, because to wherever your room is. Because once they give that call, everybody and their mom in them elevators, and like I said, it's a bunch of older people on this, and they ain't taking those stairs. So they are taking every last stop in the elevator. It might take you 10 minutes to make it down the floors, bro.
It might take you 10 minutes to get an elevator.
Yeah. Seriously.
There's a lot of elevators, but there's a lot of people.
Seriously. So then they gave that call. We walked down. We went to our room. That's where we picked up our C-Pass cards. So your C-Pass was going to be in the door sill right there. There was 2 of them. Bam. They got your name on there. They let you know they got the drink package on there as well. That is your identification / wallet for the cruise at that point. It is a cashless system. So you do not pay cash or card for anything on the ship. You pay via your C-Pass card. So that's what gets you everything. So once
it's like an open tab to your room.
Absolutely. It's also the key to your room as well. Now, you do need to sign off on things, and if you don't have a drink package, then they start authorizing money to make sure you can cover it. All that stuff. Like I said, just get the drink package, get that all out there, because that can rack up pretty quick. But anyway, so we get the card, get into the room. What were your first thoughts when the room opened?
It was nice. I was very surprised how nice it was, because we had it was an interior with a view, and I was very
exterior.
It was
It's an ocean view.
Yeah, ocean view room. We didn't have a balcony. That's what I'm trying to say. So I was very worried we were gonna have like a teeny tiny little porthole to look through. I don't like the ocean. Well, I love the ocean. It's beautiful, but a lot of things about the ocean scare me. I did not want a teeny tiny little hole. I would feel very trapped. We had a very, very nice window. The room was nice. The bathroom was nice. Yeah. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be. The shower was actually almost better than the shower we have at home. Water pressure was great. Hot water immediately. The bed was okay. It was big, but it was not as comfortable as our bed at home.
Yeah. Just to let y'all know, our bed at home.
Oh, we have like a luxury mattress.
It's an IntelliBed, and it costs around $9.5 grand. We ain't even gonna hold you, bro. So it's like, I know this is a mass-produced bed. Everywhere we go is gonna be a mass-produced bed. Even the hotel, it is what it is.
We always miss our bed.
Yeah. Now,
the room was good. The room was really nice.
Yes, it was. Speaking about the bathroom, for big people out there, myself especially, big men. Let's talk about this. It's a cruise. It's a ship. That bathroom is ship size.
Bring poopery. Essential oils. Spray. Something.
All right. Also, where they put the commode, as my grandma would call it. Where they put the commode, it's like right next to the shower. That's also right next to the sink. The commode's in between. I'm gonna let y'all know, it ain't that much space. Alright? It ain't that much space in there. So, big man, do what y'all gotta do. We gotta move around, shuffle around. I put the foot up on the sink. Do what y'all gotta do, man. We gotta do what we gotta do to get out of there, bro. Like I said, it was a little challenging trying to get around, trying to get around the bathroom. But it was lovely though. Like I said, the shower though is on point. The shower was optimal size for myself, for her as well. It was a great size shower, excellent water pressure. Like I said, it was a great shower. Make sure you bring your own toiletries though, cause that hair bath and body and face and dish soap wash,
10 in 1.
That 10 in 1 that could also be used as a milk, as a pesticide, you could use that thing to do your taxes, whatever. I don't know, bro. Like, it's an all-purpose soap that they put in there, bro. And when I tell you that thing will strip your skin bare, that thing is not made for everyday use, but they give it to you to use every day. Make sure y'all bring y'all conditioners, y'all own soap. Everything you need from home. Again, if you flying, you will need to check a bag. There's no way around that unless you're going on like a 3-day. 3-day you can just do a carry-on, but 7 days or more, you gotta make sure you get that. Gotta make sure you get that check bag in there, which we did. So we had full service, everything we needed from home. That was great. Put it up, boom. Get down, sit on the bed. Now the bed situation there, it is a 2 twin king size bed, meaning they put 2 twin mattresses together, put a light topper over it so you try not to feel that divide, and that's what your bed is. How did you like the bed? I was with the twin bed.
I mean, like we said, we have a really nice bed at home, so it's hard to compare anything else to it. I always miss our bed.
Yeah.
Our bed is just really comfortable. I definitely felt like it was spacious enough. I really liked the actual ends of our bed had rounded corners.
Yeah.
So that it provided more walking space, because it does get kind of narrow between the end of the bed and the wall, because the TV's also there, and I kept bumping on the TV. But I really like that aspect. I don't know. I was overall happy with it. I like the way that they did the bed. I didn't notice that it was 2 twins put together.
Oh,
It didn't bother me.
I definitely noticed it. It did bother me. I would have liked another topper on there. But
could probably ask for that.
You can.
Next cruise we go on, we can probably ask for that.
You can. It's just the way staff is so nice sometimes, man. Like, I don't know if y'all ever had somebody who's just so nice. You like
too nice.
You like, hey, bro, I don't even want to ask you for nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. And I'm a very direct person. If I pay for something, I just want the service I pay for. If you give me anything less than that, I will ask you for what I paid for that month. But they go so above and beyond, bro. I just be like, nah, you good, bro. You good, man. Thank you. He be like, yo, you need anything? You want a robe or anything? I'm like, nah, man. He's like, nah. Let me get you 2 robes. Like, all right, man. It's cool. But like, there's a desk in there with outlets, which is great. There isn't enough outlets. Strip. Go ahead and reach in this drawer right here. I think I got the power strip down one. I think we had the power strip. No, should be another one in there. Black one. I got this off of Amazon for like $18. This one right here, boom. You see, this right here actually has 6. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Has 3 3-prong, 2 2-prong. Also has 1, 2, 3, 4 USB as well. I know we're cycling the USB-C for our tech guys. We know that, but make sure y'all get that though. And that definitely helped with just like once we had our tech station in the corner, boom, we didn't need to have all our cables and everything around. Because again, being content creators, it's a lot of stuff out here. Like I got batteries charged for this camera. I gotta make sure my phone's charged. I gotta make sure the laptop charged. Everything. Like it's just so much stuff. But we were able to get it done. And then we have watches, all that. Like I said, so make sure you pack one of those. We got that set up, looked outside, laid on the couch a little bit. Very comfy couch in there too, as well. And then we unpacked everything. That's something that we learned that you should really do. Where'd you put the stuff?
So there was a dresser that had 5 drawers on the side, and then a 6th drawer. And then there's a closet where you can hang stuff. Hangers are provided. And then there was a kind of a second closet space on the other side of the bed that had shelves inside, as well as a mini safe. I was able to unpack 2 large suitcases of all of our stuff, and everything fit with extra space. We had extra space.
Yeah. I mean,
there was a lot of storage space, a lot of options to unpack your stuff.
Yeah, like those drawers are full size now. Like I think they took the feedback on the older ships, and then the newer ships. Again, we went in an Oasis classes, Harmony of the Seas, and those drawers are full size now. The closets are still crew size, but the drawers are full size. The closet still had ample space in them. Our safe didn't work the whole time.
Our safe never worked.
Yeah, I wasn't too comfortable with that, but we'll get to that. But like the closets were good. So then we went to dinner the first night. Whew. That was cool. Like dinner is way more than what I thought it would be.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was exceeded all expectations.
Yeah, like
the staff, the actual environment, the food, everything.
Yeah. Service,
everything.
Like for y'all don't know, there's 2 spots you can eat on the cruise ship. You can eat at the buffet, which on Royal Caribbean is called the Windjammer, and that was what a buffet is.
It's buffet like food.
It was like Golden Corral-esque quality, if you will.
It's where you take your kids. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, we aren't picky with food, you know. Some people are really picky with food. They're like, it's garbage. I didn't think it was garbage. I expect it's buffet food, and that's what it is. Gotta set your expectations low for a buffet.
Absolutely. Like I said, like, it's a couple scooter people in that Windjammer. That's okay.
Don't call them scooter people.
I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them. But yeah. It's a couple scooter people up in that Windjammer. That's all good. But like at that dinner, in the main dining room.
Oh, the main dining. We went every night.
When I tell y'all you get the first night, all the waiters and waitresses line up when you walk in there. And then they ask for your name and they tell you what table you're at. And then the waiter or the waitress takes you to your table the first night, pull out the chairs for you, let you know what their name was. Our guy was Rowan.
Shout out to Rowan, man.
Shout out to Rowan, boy.
Shout out to
him, man. My boy straight from India getting it done, bro. Shout out to Rowan, man. I mean, he got us right, bro.
What was our assistant waiter with Jonathan?
Jonathan
was great
Jonathan,
too.
Man. Shouts out to him.
He did our drinks really well.
Shout out to him from the Philippines doing the real mean, bro. Yo, he was great. He was great, man. Both of them were amazing, bro. So, once you take it to your table, Jonathan, which was the assistant waiter, he gets your drinks and kind of like your appetizers, you like your breads and everything.
Yeah.
He gets that for you. They know the system, they know the game. He'll be like, hey, what do you want to drink? He'll get both of y'all drinks. He'll be like, all right, cool. By the way, it takes a little bit of time to get your drink. So like, would you like another drink as well while y'all wait? And then boom, he'll put that in for you too, so you can get back to back drinks. Make sure you got a steady flow of the sauce for you. And then Rowan come around, boy. He come around with that menu, and he explains the whole menu out, how it's gonna be for the trip. Basically, you have 2 menus for the trip. You got your daily, which doesn't change, and then you have the night special.
Classics don't change. That has like salmon, steak, spaghetti. What else was on there?
Escargot,
Yeah, there's like a few
shrimp
things.
cocktail, and again, this is all as much as you want to eat. Your creme brulees, your ice creams, and what was another dessert? I forgot. It was one that had nuts in it. That was on there.
I can't remember.
But yeah, but those are all like your, like, every night you can get those.
Okay, so there's starters, entrees, desserts. And it's kind of split into 6 sections. So the top section is the stuff that changes. The bottom section of each course doesn't change. That's we're talking about the classics. The top section changes every single day.
Yes.
Every day, and it was kind of hard to choose what to eat because everything looks so good.
Fire. And the great part about that is, because it's kind of hard to choose what you eat, Ro won't be like, all right, cool, so what are you thinking about? I don't know, man. Like, tonight we thinking about, maybe we want the prime rib, but also we see like the shrimp tempura looks good. All right, cool, I'll get y'all both. What else y'all want, man? And it's just like, it really is a nice dining experience. You
could get partial portions. I mean, there was one night, there was something I wanted, and it didn't come with any vegetables on the side. I really wanted some vegetables. I said, is there any way you can get a little bit of vegetables? He brought me a whole plate of vegetables on the side. Like, they cater to every single request that you ask for.
Yeah.
Everything we ask for. I mean, I'm sure it's within reason.
Oh, yeah.
We don't request much, like we said, but the things we did request, it was, hey, you got it. You got it. Yeah. And then they remember what you like. So Jonathan the next night was like, hey, you want the same drink you got last night?
Yeah.
And he was like, run it back. And he brought it. Like, they remember what you like. Roland remembered that I like chocolate, so he's bringing the chocolate dessert. Like, he knows exactly. They get to know you.
Yeah.
They get to know what you like, your preferences. They started bringing us 3 bottles of water. They started bringing us, you said you didn't want the bread with the nuts on it.
Yeah.
So they only gave us a basket of bread that didn't have the topping on it. Like, it was just fantastic.
Absolutely.
I can't say enough about how good the main dining room was. We also had a table to ourselves, which was nice. I was kind of expecting that we'd be sat at like a big round table with people we didn't know. I don't know if this is like a post-COVID situation, post-pandemic situation, but it looked like everyone was only seated with their own party. So only people that traveled together got seated together in the main dining.
Yep.
And that was really nice.
One thing I forgot to tell y'all is, on embarkation day, everybody's going to be at the top waiting for the champagne because for sail-off. Sail-off is a big deal. Bro, I don't think we saw a sail-off, bro.
No, we didn't. Not a single time.
I don't think we saw a single time.
We missed everyone.
It is.
We saw one from our room.
Oh, yeah, we saw one from our room. And it's a pretty big deal, don't get me wrong. Don't feel like you missing much, though. But, it's fun. It's fun. Like, we always tried. And then when we would try to do it, we'd be like, all right, we got to get ready for something. We're like, hey,
the party doesn't stop.
Yeah, so it's like, on our next cruise, which we're booking today, it'll be something where we do like, all right, cool, let's make sure that we actually get up there and watch our sail off. Well, we will at least watch a film one for you guys. We'll watch one and film one sail off for you guys. But today we get to talk to Montika, and we're going to book our cruise today. But yeah, so after dinner, it don't stop. So
there's so many activities to choose from.
Yeah.
So many.
So after dinner on our first day, we chill out, enjoy, have a couple of drinks. Bam, we got a comedy show that night. We gonna do a comedy show. Cool.
Was that the first night?
Yeah. That was out the gate. That was out the gate. We went to a comedy show that night. Now, by the way, this isn't a bus. This isn't you're not on an island. Again, you're on a cruise ship.
It's a city.
So like, it doesn't stop. Here's what I mean by that. It truly does not stop. So it goes through the night. It's sailing through the night. It's not like it just stops in the middle of the ocean like, all right, cool, we gonna post up here for tonight. Nah, like it keeps going. So the whole night you're moving, the ship's going. Boom. Now the first day for our trip at that point, we were going to Coco Cay, so they weren't humping it down there. They were just taking the time to get down there. So that brings me back to the comedy club. We go to the comedy club. Great show, great acts are on board. Boom. Next thing we know, they were very funny. They were very funny. X-rated jokes and all. Again, I love it. So that happens. We leave, get another drink at the casino. Boom, the club opens up 15 minutes later after that. Now it's like 12:30 in the morning. We try to keep partying. It's hard. Like I said, we've been up all day. Again, this is one day on the cruise ship. It's one day.
Day one.
Yeah. Day one. We're trying to do all this. We just crash. We're like, yo, man, we gonna holler at y'all later, bro. Like, this is it.
Especially after that dinner treatment from Roman. Oh my gosh. We went to sleep. We couldn't stay up. But they do this every single night. Every
night, man. Every night. Like I said, it don't stop. It doesn't stop. So yeah, man, like that was our first night on the cruise. And then the second day, like I said, we went to Coco Cay. We got the snorkeling out there. That was very fun. Bring your own snorkel gear. We didn't have to pay for that. That was great. When you get to Coco Cay, it's cool because we woke up early enough to see us coming in. And it is cool. Like, one, there is no elevation on the island. The highest elevation might be 16 feet. So like, as you come up to it, you truly like get to like see it as you come up. Like, it's not you can see it from a distance. You might be able to see it from maybe, I don't know, what would you say, maybe 5 miles away you can see it. Like, it's not that far from what you can see it. So it was cool to actually get up on there. Since we got the drink package, we got to get the the premium coffee in the morning. It is just as good as Starbucks. Do not spend your money at that Starbucks.
There's a Starbucks on board. I'm not picky with coffee. I know some people are, but don't do it.
All right. If you want dumb ways to spend your money, go to the casino. At least you got a chance to get in the bag. All right. All right. If you go to Starbucks, you really are just pissing your money away for the same product you got within your drink package. Don't do that.
Oh, we're gonna make the Starbucks people mad.
All good. Are you Starbucks Susans out there?
Starbucks Susans.
Kick rocks, no flip flops. All right. Don't care about y'all. All right. But yeah. So we got our premium coffee. Go to the top. Go to the Solarium where they have the outpost that you can get on with the glass bottom. You can get out there, take some sunrise photos at that point.
Get up for the sunrise.
Get up for the sunrise. Now, I will let y'all know, wherever y'all at now, the sunrise is different there. Okay?
Different.
It is different. It is at a different time. Truly. I don't know if you know how the world works, but if you look at the globe, the light here at the top, and the further north you go, the later it is, versus, y'all got it. I ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson. Anyway, but yeah, so the sunrise is much earlier. Like, this is in May, and our sunrise is like 5:30 almost.
I had to be earlier than that because, so you'll get a cruise compass every day, and that's basically like a mini pamphlet, newspaper, whatever you want to call it, that tells you all the activities for the day. It tells you what the port is. It tells you sunrise, sunset, where you can eat, the times everything is open. It has all that information for every single day of your cruise on there. Yeah. That time, there's also on the Royal Caribbean app, they also say the sunrise time.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
And then when you have a weather app on your phone, that also says the sunrise time.
Correct.
None of those were right. They were all too late. They were all too late. Because we tried to follow it. We had to get up so early to see the sunrise, but it was so worth it. I'm a morning person. I would get up, get my coffee. That was probably one of my favorite part of being on the cruise. Is you get up early, you get your coffee, and it is beautiful outside. It is. The breeze is blowing. It's not hot. It's not cold. You just get up. It's comfortable.
Correct.
And it's just so relaxing.
I will say, we're getting up early. It was beautiful. It was nice out there. The sunrise was amazing. Like, looking at it was beautiful. Every guy, come on, man, get up once and do it, bro. I know you're gonna complain. Just make your shorty happy. Get up, watch the sunrise, yay baby, kiss, hug. Go back to sleep if you want to after that, bro. It's all good. Myself, I'm not really a go back to sleep person. Yeah. But if you can't go back to sleep, man, like I say, like, you're on vacation. The only thing you're missing out on is work right now, okay? You ain't missing out on nothing else, bro. Like, please, enjoy your time. I know it's going to feel like you want to do so many things, and we feel like that, but yo, just enjoy your time. Enjoy your vacation if you can. And, like, just relax, man. Just relax. So, anyway, like we said, we try to see the sunrise, keep waking up early and early, and finally got it. Cool. Bet. After that, we go down. We go to breakfast. The first day we went to breakfast at the Windjammer.
Breakfast buffet. Decent. It's okay.
Mid. It's incredibly mid. It's a mid breakfast. Yeah. It's a mid breakfast.
Again, it's buffet food. It's hotel breakfast buffet food.
Yeah.
Not the worst, but
not the best.
We went once and didn't go again.
Yeah. So afterwards, cool. Now we need to talk about.
We went to main dining. I'm sorry. I just gotta say it. That main dining breakfast was so good.
But after breakfast, you are going to pull up to the port. When they pull up to the port, they give themselves around an hour prep time to get down there, and then they try to open that gate as soon as possible. So we got out the ship.
It was 9 a.m. The first port was 9 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m. And what's it called down there again? It's not the breezeway. What's it called?
The gangway.
Yeah, the gangway. Gang. Our room was actually on top of the gangway, I think.
Right there.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad. Like, I'm not listening to bad. It's actually a really good thing because every day when we get to port, you literally just walk out the room, walk down the hallway, probably like 15 steps. You do not hear anything around the corner. You walk down, boom, it's right there. Walk down, you're outside before everybody else. Everybody else has to take the elevator. They got to get in line to do all that. For you, you're like, no, I'll just walk down the stairs. It's easy, light work. So I really love that.
Quick aside, I loved where our room was on the cruise ship. We were on deck 3, like I said, ocean view room, mid-ship. So we walked out and we were right by the elevator. We were right by the gangway. We were right by main dining breakfast. All within, like you said, like 15, 20 steps. Like, it was all right there.
Great.
It was great.
Great. Loved it.
I loved it.
Yep. So
definitely recommend getting midship.
Yeah.
It was not noisy.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So get down there, get off the ship. Right when you get to Coco Cay, you're just like, this is paradise. Paradise. Like, as soon as you get off. Now I will say, the first day we got off, that's when I had my sea legs, man. I'm getting all that shit. I'm like, I feel like I'm in the missing video trying to walk straight. You know, I'm like, ooh. I'm like, I got me moving. All good. But then you walk down. They have the dancers out there. They're doing a phenomenal job walking you into the island. And the island is leased from the Bahamas, so you technically are in the Bahamas at that time. But it's their private island, so there's no culture there.
It's Royal Caribbean culture.
Yeah. You're not in the Bahamas. You're just in something that is owned by the Bahamas at that point, but there's no culture there. Okay, but it was beautiful though, nonetheless.
We'll do a whole video on details of our port stops.
Yeah,
but Coco Cay was my favorite.
Like the white sand beaches there, great. They rake them every day to make sure there's no trash on there and there's no crazy seaweed. It was phenomenal. Speaking about seaweed, there was no seaweed bloom when we were there. It was great. And because we brought our own snorkeling gear, we were, for Coco Cay, we were like maybe the first 20 people out the ship to get there. There was truly nobody. We were walking out there. So we were like the first to the beach, and we put our snorkeling gear and went out there.
We got first choice of seats.
Absolutely.
We got a free locker.
Yep. Because of like what we heard is for snorkeling, the fish reset every night, and then they're out there in the morning. By the time everybody gets out there, they scare all the fish away. So we wanted to make sure that we got out there first. Now, big men, this is another thing we got to talk about. Snorkeling. I'll be seeing, it's another big guy on TikTok. He does, I believe he's a mermaid on TikTok. Like, he does like nice little like aquatic dance and everything. We not him. I'm not him. When I put them flippers on, I got out there, I was like, bruh. I was like, oh, this is harder than what I thought, bruh. So the first time we went out there is a dock out there, probably around 300 yards off the beach, that you can swim to. This is open ocean, by the way. This is not a pool. This is open ocean. Now, they have lifeguards that go out there at 300, 400 yards, but again, it's open ocean. So they're John rocking when you get out there. It's around 3.5, 4 foot swells out there. We get out halfway out there. Marie is great. She's good. Your boy Thomas, though, I'm like, oof, I'm tired. Now, I can swim, but boy, when I tell you get out there and your feet can't touch the bottom, and you tired, it's a different feeling when you got them flippers on. You take the flippers off, you good. We had the flippers on, it moves your body different because every kick is that much more power. It's more surface area for you. So then we went back to shore the first time. We got drinks, chilled out. We went to the burger spot.
Was it
right next to
Loco?
there. Yeah,
that's the island drink is Coco Loco.
Yeah,
it's bomb. Yeah. It's very good.
Coco Locos all day. It was great.
We got there's so many seats. So many chairs.
But come there early.
Everything has an umbrella.
Because there are so many seats, but there's only so many front row seats.
Right.
Because if you don't get the front row seat, you are looking at somebody behind the rest of the day. Let y'all know that. So got the front seat. Boom. Like I said, we had so many Coco Locos. Went to the grill there. That doesn't open till 11. So not everything's open right when you get there. Again, they got to bring stuff in the boat, all that. That open till 11. Then we had lunch. After lunch, we were like, all right, cool. Are we ready to try this again? And we tried to snorkel out there again. And the second time we got it. And it was fun getting out there. It was beautiful. The water was pristine out there. Not everybody can make it out there. So we were snorkeling.
Very few people went.
Yeah.
Very few.
We were snorkeling close to the shore around 10 to 20 yards in. There were some fish out there. By the time we got out there, everybody done scared. So when we came back the second time, everybody done scared them off. When we got out there, though, where the plane wreck, you know,
there's like a planted shipwreck. Yeah.
Put an artificial reef there. The fish you see there are just beautiful. I mean, she saw like a really big fish like under the dock.
Under the dock, it was a big one.
There. Yeah, like, and you could see beautiful fish out there. Now, there was some like fit guy that was out there with us. I'm talking about, he had a 6-pack and everything. Even he, like, when he got to the boat, like,
he was winded.
Like, yeah, he was winded. He's like, whew. I was like, all right, I do not feel bad there because I'm out there. I'm out there gas. I'm talking about,
everyone going out there is
I'm grabbing oxygen trying to put in the lungs, right? Okay, but like, yeah. So that was the greatest experience. And then the afternoon, we knocked out when we got back on that boat. We knocked out. By the way, the pool there, the pool is
after that
crazy because they got a DJ there. The
pool party.
It's a whole pool party. The DJ at the pool spinning the great tunes. He was mixing it up, chopping it up. He plays everything. He plays everything from Third Eye Blind to Aventura and everything in between. He'll hit you with some Bad Money. He'll hit you with some J Balvin. He'll hit you with some I hit you with some Drake. Hit you with some
rock and roll oldies.
Yeah, rock and roll oldies.
He felt out the crowd.
Like I said, yeah. He was good. Catered to everybody again. So it was, again, a great vibe. The drinks kept coming. This was what we got to a little, not back and forth. We got a little conversation with the bartender. Make sure you bring your sea pass with you everywhere you go. They had these lanyards. Put it on the lanyard. Boom.
Sunscreen rubs off the ink. By the way.
It does. Because
the first time I just kind of tucked it in my swimsuit up top here. Sunscreen rubbed all that ink right off. So, now they can still scan it.
Yeah.
And you can very easily go get a new card back on the ship. But just know that if you tuck it somewhere, sunscreen will rub it off.
Absolutely. So again, make sure you go get that lanyard. Go get that lanyard, put it on there. So we were given our room number when we first got there, and it was all good. But I guess as it got busier, they wanted the cards just to make sure that they wouldn't mess up anything. We were like, we don't have a card. We're giving our room number. That was cool. One bartender didn't take it. One bartender did. It is what it is. Just make sure you keep it on there at that point. Just make sure you keep it on there. Absolutely. Like, I just keep that with you. But again, that was phenomenal. Got back to the ship. Took a nap. Woke back up. Amazing dinner again. Went to that night, I believe. What show did we go to? 'Cause we went to a show almost every night. Like, the entertainment was great on the cruise. And the entertainment was like fabulous. We might have went to the. Did we go to the? No, we didn't go to the Aqua Theater that night. We went to something. We did something. Oh, we went to the '90s party that night.
Oh God.
Bruh, that was not a '90s party, bruh. It was like a. It wasn't a party. That's what got me. It wasn't like at the club.
It was a performance in the hallway.
Yeah. It was a performance in the promenade. It was like when you see the people like dance like at the mall. Literally, it felt like that. They were like, "Hey, y'all, gather around." It was nice, family friendly. It was a choreographed thing. Like, it was alright, cool. It wasn't not the 90s part. I thought we were gonna be in the club like
a 90s hip hop dance party. Dance party.
Yeah, exactly. I thought we was gonna be in the attic like, who shot you? Separate the meat from the. You know, I was like, I'm about to get my Biggie on. No.
I thought it was gonna be everyone like us on the cruise ship showing up. All the millennials and Gen Z and all the young people showing up for a dance party.
It wasn't. It was
a lot of old people two-stepping.
Yeah, old people two-stepping, Vanilla Ice. All right, stop. Crap, let's see. Ice is back for a brand new invention. Something. Grab a hold of me tightly. Like, it was like, all right, bro. Like, sure. That could be real. Ice Baby was a hit, so we ain't wrong. Just, I don't know whose hit it was, but but yeah, so like we did that, and then we just toured around the rest of the night. We kind of called it early that night because that swimming knock you out, boy. That swimming knock you out. After Coco K, if you swimming around, I'm gonna let you know whatever plans you thought you had. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Okay. All right, man. You go to sleep, bro. You go to sleep.
Going to sleep.
Yeah.
We missed the club again.
Yeah. I
don't think we made it to the club until what, night 5?
No. We made night 1 and night 5, but it was like a long. It was like a long between because when I tell you that club is open at 12 a.m. Like that's when it opens. That's when it opens. So it was like you really got a plan to go to that club, and every day from there was just. Again, beautiful. Like Falmouth was beautiful. Got to walk around. We got a video coming out on Falmouth when we were there. Nassau's probably the most expensive port you're gonna go to be honest, because
or Falmouth really. Either one of those.
Falmouth wasn't that expensive for what we did.
No, it doesn't have to be. None of them have to be expensive.
I think Nassau's the only one that has to be because, like, to do anything you gotta pay to go to Margaritaville. You gotta pay to go. Like,
true.
Like everything in Nassau, you gotta pay for. So you gotta make sure you got the money for Nassau. Falmouth, you can actually walk around for free. You don't need to go. I know there's a lot of places saying that you can't leave the tourist area. You can straight up. They literally got access there. Like, go. Like, we went.
We said we want to walk. They said. Okay.
Yeah. They opened the gate. Yeah. I went out there, got to talk to the locals. It was straight. Like, it is real Jamaica outside there, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Very
real Jamaica outside there.
People living their regular life.
Yeah.
Just right there.
That's okay. I did not feel unsafe being out there. It's just regular life. Which, if you ever been a tourist, and you, for instance, when you go to New York, right? It feel cool being in Times Square. That's cool. It feel cool being in Central Park. That's cool. But like when you get to 110th or 125th, like when you out 25th, yeah, it's just regular life. People living out there. Like it ain't going.
That's exactly what it was. Like Times Square, that's like the actual like Falmouth Port with the gated area. Then you leave. It's like you're not unsafe. It's just regular people.
Yeah, it's regular life, and like ain't nobody there to save you as well. So it's like all right, cool. Like it's just regular folk. So yeah, but like I said, it's not a place to eat outside of there. Please don't eat at no Auntie Anne's and nothing in that Falmouth tourist area.
Oh god, they got another Starbucks in there.
Yeah, it's another Starbucks.
There's another Starbucks.
If you stop at that again, but there's crazy ways to spend your money out here.
They had a local Jamaican coffee spot that looked really good. We didn't get any because I had already had my coffee for the day. But why would you choose to go to the chain versus
I can't tell
the local place? And they probably cost the same.
I can't.
Or cheaper for the local spot. I don't know.
I can't tell you. But
we saw that every single port we went to. There was always the chain and then the local spot. And there was always a line out the chain.
Yeah, people want what's familiar. I get it. But you on vacation because you want the unfamiliar. I ain't on vacation all the time. I ain't familiar to no vacation. Come on, man. We out here to explore. Let's explore a little bit when we get out there. That's all we saying. But yeah, like I said, like Nassau's the only spot that we stayed on the boat on for. We didn't get off in Nassau. It just looked like Charleston, South Carolina when you pull up.
Like Charleston. It looked like Florida.
Yeah. Like,
I don't regret not getting off the boat.
No, like we looked at a couple more videos about what there is to do in Nassau. Next time we probably gonna get out and go to Margaritaville. There we're gonna show y'all some videos around there and everything. But like I said, like just first impressions in Nassau was like mid. But
there's a lot of construction. It was just yeah. We didn't miss anything.
Yeah, exactly. But I found out, and then last but not least, on your day before your last cruising day, y'all got Labadee. Labadee is it really tells the story of Haiti, and here's what I'm gonna say why. Okay, because is there any culture in Labadee with the Haitians? Kinda.
You have to search for it.
A lot of the workers that are there are from Haiti, so you get to talk to them a little bit. And if you talk to them like a human, like the person that they are, like the personalities that they have, like the emotions that they feel, they will talk to you. And again, is it a tad of a sales pitch? Absolutely. Everybody's selling everything. I don't mind that. You gotta take that with a grain of salt. But I'll tell you more about what's going on in Haiti. Where we were was beautiful. It was an old coral reef. But it was beautiful. Like, the area is beautiful. The water's beautiful. It's pristine. It's nice. We did see a couple of charcoal fires. For those who don't know what those are, that's to make charcoal, you have to burn a fire at extremely low oxygen in order for the wood to carbonize itself. There were several of those fires around. We could see off in the distance. They would come and go because that's their main source of fuel. That was sad to see on vacation. That's not Royal Caribbean's fault. That's also not the Haitians people's fault. That's how life is out there. Mm-hmm. Do not for a second try to forget or try to turn a blind eye to what's going on in Haiti. It is a very sad place, and I wish nothing but the best for those people. In turn, that is the place where I was tipping the most. Every other place, especially Nassau, I didn't even get off the boat. I was like, not gonna be able to do it. I'm good. I'm good. Jamaica tipped a little bit, here and there, man. Again, I don't waste people's time. If you're trying to sell me something, I don't want it, all good. If I do want something, I don't buy anything, I still tip you off a little bit. If I buy something, hey man, there you go. That's what I purchased. Keep it moving. Haiti, though, I was like, hey man, whatever y'all want, y'all got, bro. Like, let me know. Let me know. And you feel it. Like, the food is a little different there. Everything comes off of the boat from Haiti.
Oh yeah. So our ocean view that we had was right next to the gangway. So we watched them before they actually opened the gangway for all the passengers. We watched all of the crew unload pallets of food, pallets of alcohol, everything that they need to cook, serve food, do anything on that island. It's not an island, it's a peninsula. Yeah. The part that we were on is a peninsula. They have to bring it off and on the boat. Yeah. Everything comes off the boat and then they load it back. Yep. And like I said, now the dancers in Haiti was true dancing, bro. I gave them that. They were working hard.
Dancing out there.
They were working hard
out there. All right. Now here's my one hot take of the day. We gonna zoom in here whenever this come on. I gotta let y'all know something, bro. Y'all gonna stop playing with these damn hand braidings. Alright. All you Shabba Hanks looking people out here? All all these hand braiders out here. Stop it, man. Just give them the money, bro. Just give them the money and go, bro. When you get back on that shit, man. When you get back on that shit, y'all looking like Chris Cross. Y'all think y'all look good. And it's cool. But y'all looking like if Hurricane Chris and Taylor Swift had a baby. Like, please stop when y'all get back on the joke. But just give her the money, bro. Just give her the money. It's all good. I was messing with y'all, but seriously though, man. Like, stop with this, man.
I'll give my take on this in our Labadee video.
I'm just saying.
In our port video with the details.
Bro. It's all good, man. Go get a massage or something. Still money being spent with the Haitian people. Don't get me wrong, but all jokes aside, beautiful area.
Beautiful.
Get back on the ship. Then we had another day at sea, and those sea days are great, by the way. I never felt like I was on a. I do feel like I'm on the ship. I'm not gonna say you don't feel like you're on the ship because of course the thing's moving, but you don't feel constrained. You don't feel constrained on sea days. I wasn't like, all right, what's the door? I gotta get out of here. I never felt like that. Like I never felt like that.
And that's when they really have the most activities.
Yeah,
is on sea days because everyone's on the boat And, you know, port days, it's kind of like everyone's getting off the boat, but when everyone's on the boat, they have a lot more activities. They got belly flop competition. They got, ship's sexiest man competition. Those are all in the pool deck. They got little game shows going on. They got extra entertainment, extra live music. They got lots of stuff going on sea days.
Gosh, yeah. No,
the stuff is open longer, too. Pools are open later. Pools are open earlier and later. I think the restaurants might be open a little bit later if I'm not mistaken.
And then comes Disembarkation Day. Make sure y'all pack the night before.
Sad.
Come on, I tell y'all, they gonna get y'all out. Boy, we was off that shit.
We were back in Orlando before 9 a.m.
we was back in Orlando. I'm talking about from getting off the shit to get to Orlando, boy, we was off that shit by 7:15. We was in Orlando by 8:15, boy. Yeah. It was like
7:30. We had all our stuff.
Like, we were salute to y'all. Thank you very much. All good to go, y'all. And don't leave anything because it won't be here when you get back. All right, now enjoy peace. And they get y'all out of there, man. They got us out of there. Not disrespectfully. But quickly.
It was fast.
But quickly.
It was fast. It really was.
Okay.
Get out.
Yeah. But yo, that was our first trip, man. It was great. I loved it. Like I said, we booked the other one today. I know we said that last video, but we had to figure out where we actually wanted to go. We found it out now, so we're doing that today. But it was great. It was great. Loved everything about it, man. Loved everything about it. That's why we're doing this again. We're going to bring this to y'all, man. Like I said, I'm going to make sure for all my plus size kings out there, I'm gonna make sure I tell y'all what fits and what ain't it. And I'm gonna keep y'all abreast of everything, especially in the cruising industry and the traveling. Baby, where can they find us at, man?
They can find us at MNT Travel.
Copy on the YouTube. What about the Instagram?
And the Instagrams. Hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I already told her to practice it, so we still gotta do this.
The screen closed. Marie and Timeless Travel on Instagram.
There
if you can't get enough of us.
There you go. I'm gonna have a link posted down here with the Instagram, and then I'm gonna have another one with the YouTube right here, man. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe, y'all.
We saw someone else do that. It's hilarious. Yeah. We love that.
It was something who's like subscribe.
We're gonna come out with a lot more content for y'all about cruising and traveling.
Absolutely.
Details. We're gonna give it to you straight. We won't sugarcoat things. We want to tell you, like Tyler said, the real prices of everything, how to prepare, and yeah. So keep on following our journey here.
Absolutely, y'all. Like, just keep following us. Like I said, let us know down in the video what y'all want to see, what y'all want to know more about. We're gonna get that to y'all, man. Could we people, other people here, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything. Thank you so much for your time. Again, like and subscribe. See y'all in the next one. We coming out every Wednesday, y'all. Every Wednesday we out here, man. Every Wednesday we dropping knowledge, y'all. Okay. All right. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.
MNT out.
Haha.